Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of my emergency full Let's Play series. Yeah, I would say happy Friday, but unfortunately, as I'm recording this, it is Friday 11:08 my time, PM at that, so normally I would be streaming. However, because of circumstances beyond my control, I was not able to record EM4 as I planned today, and as you guys probably remember, I wanted to record EM4, the Gandia mod, as that is now released again. Unfortunately though, that didn't work because the version that is available right now, at least on my PC, is not working.
Consider it done.
So with that said, I had to come up with a plan B, and plan B was either the LA mod or Bieberfelde, and I was like, okay, we had American mods here the last two times, then we had Gandia. So now we are once again in Bieberfelde, which is one of my favorite mods, and I say, well, I don't say happy Friday, but I say happy Labor Day weekend to my friends in the States as well as to my brothers and sisters in Canada. Here in Canada we have Labor Day as well, or Labor Day weekend. So for us, yeah, it is a nice 3-day weekend starting, and it is... yeah, it's a good start with EM4 as far as I'm concerned. Well, it's not really a start for me because, as I said, it is already 11:09. But regardless, I do hope you enjoy this. This will be up at a completely ungodly time for some, which is probably going to be closer to midnight, because by the time I'm recording, it's gonna be 20 minutes at bare minimum. 20 minutes video takes about 30 minutes to decode, then 2 minutes to upload, 10 minutes for YouTube to do their thing, or 15 minutes sometimes. Although at night it's usually a little bit faster, so that's the only good thing about that. But yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna talk about, but I'm gonna keep the commentary going. I promised you guys that I'm gonna get better at this, so yeah, I'm doing my best here, guys. And again, I apologize for this absolute unconventional time of release for this, but I really, at the moment, I'm I do what I can to get as much content out as possible. It's still not perfect. It's far from perfect, in fact, but I also, once this is uploaded and published, which, as I said, is going to be around midnight, I am going to jump immediately on a live stream.
What's up? On our way. We'll be done immediately.
Gonna do my thing there for, I don't know, an hour, maybe 3 hours, whatever the case may be. And you can bring him to the hospital. Oh. Okay, well, you won't bring him to the hospital because the good man is overweight. Huh. Wonderful. Well, then we need you here. Oy vey, you got to be joking. Actually, that we don't need. We're gonna turn the four-ways on. Hey, you might be wondering, what? Adipöser Patient? Well, that's, as I said, a severely, morbidly overweight patient, which unfortunately you can't really represent on the on the model itself, because, well, there is no overweight people in EM4. It is a dream make-believe world after all. Unfortunately, that is not necessarily the case in the real world these days, but that's a whole different story and I don't want to get into it, because believe me guys, I am far from my ideal weight that I was when I was a soldier many months, many moons ago, not months, years. But regardless, we have now to wait for a special kind of animal here to arrive, and you will see that here right away. If you haven't seen that one already, it always makes me giggle a little bit when it arrives because, man, it is just so ridiculous. Well, I shouldn't say ridiculous, but it's just, yeah, it's one of those things, I guess. It is what it is. And, well, once we have this, I think you can hear him already in the distance. He's probably coming around the bend here right away. Yep, there he is. There he is. That's what we need now. So you guys can unload him.
Yeah?
Get the heavy. This is so... I don't even know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Look
on
at
the
this
way.
thing. Look at this thing.
Okay.
Okay. Put him on the ground. You
Will
can
be
go
done
into
immediately.
here.
I'm on it.
And if you're wondering, hey, how come he's able to lift them alone? Well,
On
we'll
the
just
way.
pretend that they all have the new striker. The one that is
Yeah? We'll be done
with a little
immediately.
hydraulic motor. Alright, bring him home. Bring him on home. And you guys can go back to base. Oh, we should maybe follow him. It's too good. Yeah, that's what you sometimes need. That's just the way it goes. I mean, it is good that there are vehicles like this one. Really. Because, yeah. It's just one of those things. You need them. He is returning to his base here right now. I don't know, it's just the details. Cool. Instant pop. There we go. We knew that that was coming. What I forgot though is to get those boys here on the road. You and you and you. Yeah, 3 on patrol should be enough. You go on 1. You go on 2. You go on 3. There you go. Bye-bye. 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 Wonderful. And here we have somewhere a lifeguard. A lifeguard on a Segway. There.
Carsten ist jetzt hier als Bademeister eingeschleust.
Oh, good. Yeah, he can just wee, 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 wee. That is the most annoying thing ever. But okay.
Medical emergency.
Oh.
Report of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
It is early enough in the day that we can send you guys. Switch the lights to red. See? And it's not really that far away, so in theory they could just grab this. You know what? That's exactly what we're gonna do.
What's up? Consider it done.
Run, run, run,
What's
run,
up?
run. Oh, I just realized that I got the wrong ambulance.
up? On
This
my
is
way.
the ambulance that is supposed to go out when
On my way.
the whole battalion goes out, but that is okay.
What's up?
But see, we
On our
we
way.
were really
I'm on it.
crazy fast
Yeah.
because quite literally across the road. And you know what? You might think, oh, it's unrealistic. No, actually, it's not that unrealistic. I've seen it happen in Langsalbot twice when I was with the Red Cross there. And for those of you that are new to my channel, yes, I did a lot of things in my life. Driving a truck. The longest I think that what I did continuously, except for my job that I'm in right now, is being a soldier. Because I was sergeant in the Army Aviation. After that, EMSA. Yeah, and after that, I came to Canada and worked as a mechanic again, which is my original trade. If you can believe it, I am a heavy-duty mechanic by trade. Yeah, I know it's funny, but it is the truth, my dear.
Attention. An incident of
Friends.
shoplifting has been reported. The thief is escaping. Arrest and take him away.
No, he will not escape because he made the mistake of doing all this nonsense very close to the police station. Now, in all reality, would you really respond code 3 to a simple shoplifting? Absolutely not, unless the dude would be armed. Oh, he is even less intelligent than I expected.
What's up? Roger.
Go get him, ladies. Go get him. It's sunny and they are wearing the thickest coats. Oh boy. Okay, we got him 10-15.
What's up? Yeah?
You can take him.
Listening.
You guys can continue the patrol.
Listening.
Oh, look at that. It's all female officers here in Bieberfelde today. Oh, I love those rotators though. Look at the rotators on that T5. On that Volkswagen here. How wonderful.
On my way. We'll be done immediately.
Alright. You guys can go back on patrol.
What's up? On my way.
And you guys back to the station. It's so quiet. Hope it stays that quiet. Oh, terrible. Okay, now we can take care of this.
What's up? I'm on it.
It's funny because
On
there's
our way.
two emergency doctors that do their duty
Listening.
on
On our way.
Station 1. Actually, no, you probably with circular collapse, you have to go with the ambulance anyway.
On my way.
But the NEF is of course following those guys. Otherwise the doctor won't be able to come home. But yeah, it's funny because you have two different emergency doctors that do their duty on station 1, and that is, well, here that old guy, and then it's a fairly young female doctor. Obviously she has to have a certain age to be a doctor, otherwise that would be just weird. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Those are little details. I don't know, those little details in a map make me happy. Make me really, really happy. I'm a great fan of details in maps. Now, that said, I had one dude ask me at one point on a City Skyline stream if I was one of those guys that would crazy build up the maps with tons of detail. And I knew exactly what he was talking about. Unfortunately though, I'm not that kind of person. Not at the moment anyway. I would love to be this kind of person, but while I love details on maps, I don't know if I'm necessarily the person that's really good at envisioning these detail-oriented scenes, if that makes any sense. I mean, I love building plastic models, and that is coming soon before I hit 100,000. That much I can promise you guys. And I do hope you will enjoy that. This will, of course, be live streams where I'm gonna build truck models, because that's one of my hobbies besides doing the YouTube thing. Okay, so with those two calls now finished, we can be fairly certain that we will get one call or another. I do hope it's a fairly long call that we get next, just because it would make for a good video then.
Medical emergency. Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
Unfortunately, it seems to me like I'm out of luck today, but with a severe heart attack, we are not going to take chances. Where is it? Where's our victim? Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. No, for you, that was my mistake. I apologize. There. That was the one I wanted. Whoopee. That was silly on my part. The BMW rolling. Okay, we have the first unit here on the scene, so we're gonna park him here.
Medical emergency. Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
And a fractured something. I don't know exactly what's fractured. Okay, so she's now here too.
I'm on it.
You might as well. And we have a fractured something. That is really just a call for an ambulance. The doctor might come out if there has to be pain treatment, but we don't know that yet. Sometimes we have patients that are really, really high in pain tolerance, and they don't even want any pain medication. Which is nice. I mean, I didn't have any pain medication when I broke my leg, and I spiral fractured my tib and on two different places, and I didn't need any pain treatment initially either. I did need pain treatment once they started to set it. that was not a fun experience, but until then, I was good.
Attention. There are reports of a violent
boy.
crime. Arrest the suspect and take him away. Treat all casualties and take them away.
No, you don't.
Confirming. On our way.
You better be compliant here. There you go.
What's up? Roger.
She has still a flippin' gun in her hand.
What's up? We'll be done immediately, yeah?
Alright, so we're gonna go here. Where is she? Oh, in here, okay. Now we're gonna need you, and since this is a violent crime, I am going to have detectives respond to that one as well. In their brand new Audi. Cause reasons. And we're gonna have a ambulance. Oh, that's a KTV, it doesn't help me. Oh, what happened here? Looks as though we have to deep... Oh, wait a second, what?
What's our way? On our way.
Oh, never mind. I am completely out of my mind.
On my way. Yeah? Let's go. Yeah?
Okay, so for him, we do indeed need a doctor. And we're gonna alarm you from the south, because by the time... Oh, actually, wait a second. Do we have... Yes, we do. Now you can see how my mistake came to be. Alright, you in here. Ambulance should be arriving any second.
Yeah?
Don't think you can really do anything. Except for look important. Alright, ambulance on the scene. Let's have a look here if we can do anything without. Meanwhile, oh yeah, look.
I'm on it.
Okay, meanwhile, we can take care of this. Yeah, we have 3 scenes going on here at once, which I am kind of sad that all we had today was all we had, quote unquote, was.
What's up? On our way. Let's go. Yeah, on our way.
Okay, good. So he can treat the GSW. Clearly he can. And I think once we get those 3 calls done, I am calling this episode good because, well, because it's been already going on for quite a while. And it doesn't seem like we are getting any fires today for reasons unknown to me.
Yeah?
But
On my way.
be that as it may,
Listening. On my way.
On my way.
be that as it may, we just have to make sure that everybody is okay here.
What's up?
Get them all the treatment that they need. Wow,
What's up?
all
On
of a
my
sudden
way.
it got very bright. Oh yeah, of course, because it's almost 1930. That would make sense. Oh. Uh-oh. We do indeed need a doctor on this one.
Yeah?
But we also need a doctor here.
Will do.
So let's see if we are in time to get the doctor from here. No, of course not. Too late. Too late. So the only thing, since I have now 3 doctors going already, and there's only so many within the confines of the map, the only other thing I can do now is I'm gonna call one of the ones that is on call. All right,
What's up?
she's probably ready
Will
to
be
get
done
transported
immediately.
as well.
On my way.
There we go.
Yeah? On my way.
Okay, so this could very well be a code 3 transport. Yep. Called it. The reason that I knew that is because they went and got the not called into the ICU for their patient, so kinda was a dead giveaway. Now we are still waiting for the emergency or for the doctor from
On our way.
this up here being only a fracture. I highly doubt that they gonna bring him code 3 in. The only reason that you would go code 3 with this one is if he would be, for whatever reason, not stable in terms of his that he would be in a shock, or to transport him really slow. Insta-pop, there you go. Then you would run, well, you would not even necessarily run code 3, but you would run with lights and
On our
siren.
way.
And that said, though, we have all victims taken care of. Everybody is happy. I am happy. You guys are happy as well, I hope. Anyways, if you have any comments, suggestions, questions, whatever that may be, just leave it in the comment section below. And until next time, this is the Northern Alex signing off. God bless.